James Barrie Gaskill. What a wonderful name. Your family's been around here a long time. How long?
The father and him since the 1700s, and on that side of the family, the Gaskill side, then on the Starn on the other side, they came from Hog Island. My grandfather did, but my mother's was a Spencer, and she's been here since the 1700s.
James Barrie, do you worry about the disappearance of the brogue itself?
Not really.
You think your children are?
I doubt my children will be picking it up too much. Candy might stand a better chance. That's my daughter. She's 30, and I got a boy, Morton, is 3.5. Time he grows up, I doubt he'll have, too much of the, or be speaking too much of the brogue.
You referred to it as an endangered dialect now, and you have a 3-generation rule.
Right.
What's that all about?
Well, basically what happens is if within 3 generations, you can lose a language. So for example, if you take an immigrant family, what will happen is the parents will come over, they'll speak another language. The children will know some of it, at least know how to respond to their parents. The next generation doesn't know it at all. And that's, in a sense, what's happening to the Ocracoke brogue, that you have James Barrie knows it well, his daughter Candy knows it some, and his son Morton, who is just 3 or 4, will probably not have a very heavy brogue at all, because there's so much inundation from the outside world.
There's so many tourists and stuff, people coming to the island now. I even do it myself. I try to, at times, when you're talking to them, try to catch yourself, cut back on some of these words that I guess you call the brogue or whatnot.
Yeah.
Try to refine it a little bit, maybe.
Maybe
we shouldn't be doing it.
What's that you say? It was 12 years before your father-in-law understood what you were talking about?
Yeah, my father-in-law said it was 12 years before he understood me. His Washington, D.C.
They were the best 12 years of his life.
You've got a reputation as a storyteller around here. I read in this book about an experience you had in Las Vegas. What were you and all your buddies around here doing?
I think about 12 of us, we were out in Las Vegas, and before that, we've been going to Atlantic City every year. And when we always go, we always carry a couple coolers full of oysters, and to slip them in your room, and have a little
in the shell.
In the shell. In the mornings, when you get up, you eat 3 or 4 for breakfast, or during the day as you come down, different times of day, you go in and open you up a few. But when in Las Vegas, we didn't want to have to bring coolers back, so they got some real cheap styrofoam coolers, and we just taped them together. And we're waiting for all our luggage to come off the plane. And we looked, here comes the oyster, the box had busted. And we kept going around with all the suitcases.
Yeah.
So I was kind of embarrassed, so I went over on the side and stood about 20, 30 feet away. I didn't even want them to know I was associated with it. My God.
Well, what happened to the rest of them?
We never did know what happened to the other cooler. All of a sudden, my friend Rex, you can't embarrass him anywhere. He had all the people on the airplane there helping him scoop them up. Somebody come by and give us a tote and put them in.
Were they salvageable?
Yeah, there weren't nothing wrong with the oysters. We just only got half of them back. We lost 1 cooler.
Had a dirty conveyor belt.
Yeah,
I was going to ask you, did the folks standing around want one after they found out
No,
what
they never
were?
said nothing about it. Some of them would look at them and say, look at the clams, They didn't know whether oysters or clams.
Well, you probably had a lecture on seafood right there, more than you wanted.
Yeah.